Why do people do Kites Festival? Kite festivals are popular events held in many cultures around the world, and they serve various purposes depending on the cultural context. Here are some common reasons why people participate in kite festivals. Cultural tradition. In many countries, kite flying is a traditional activity that has been passed down through generations. For example, in Asian countries like China, Japan, and India, kite flying is an important part of cultural celebrations and has historical significance. Celebration of seasons, kite festivals often coincide with changes in the seasons. For instance, the Basant Panchami festival in India, which marks the onset of spring, is famous for its kite flying activities. Community bonding. Kite festivals provide an opportunity for community gathering and socialization. People from different age groups come together, share in the joy of kite flying, and strengthen community bonds. Artistic expression. Kite making and flying is also a form of artistic expression. Enthusiasts often design and create kites with intricate patterns and vibrant colors, turning the sky into a canvas of flying artworks, sport, and competition. In some regions, kite flying is competitive, with participants engaging in battles or contests to cut each other's kite strings or perform aerial maneuvers. This adds an element of sport and skill to the activity, relaxation, and enjoyment. Flying kites can be a relaxing and enjoyable outdoor activity, offering a break from the routine and a chance to enjoy the outdoors. Promotion of tourism. Many places host kite festivals to attract tourists. These events showcase local culture and traditions, offering visitors a unique and memorable experience. Educational aspect. Kite festivals can also have an educational component, teaching children and adults about aerodynamics, craftsmanship, and cultural history. Each kite festival may have its own unique significance and attractions, but the common thread is often the joy of flying kites and the celebration of community and tradition. What is the historical significance of Kites Festival? The historical significance of kite festivals varies across different cultures and regions, reflecting a rich tapestry of traditions and meanings. Here's a brief overview of the historical context in some parts of the world. China. The kite is believed to have been invented in China over 2,000 years ago. Initially, kites were used for military purposes such as sending messages, measuring distances, and even for frightening enemy troops. Over time, kite flying evolved into a cultural activity, especially during the Qingming festival, when people fly kites to honor their ancestors and to celebrate the arrival of spring. India. In India, kite flying is traditionally associated with the Makar Sankranti or Uttarayan festival, which marks the transition of the sun into the zodiac sign of Makara, Capricorn, and the arrival of spring. It's a time when the skies are dotted with kites, symbolizing the awakening of the gods from their deep winter slumber. The festival has roots in ancient times and is also seen as a celebration of harvest and prosperity. Japan. In Japan, kite flying is a popular activity during the New Year and Boys' Day, now Children's Day, celebrations. Japanese kites are often elaborately designed and may feature symbols and images from Japanese folklore and history, reflecting cultural values and stories. Bali, Indonesia. The Bali Kite Festival is a series of kite events that take place in the Bali region. The tradition of kite flying in Bali is centuries old and is linked to asking the Hindu gods for abundant crops and harvest. The kites are traditionally made by teams from the local banjars, villages, and are often gigantic in size. Afghanistan. Kite flying in Afghanistan, also known as Gudi Paran Bazi, has a long history and was traditionally a popular pastime. It became globally known through the novel The Kite Runner by Khaled Hosseini. Kite flying here is often competitive, with kite fighters trying to cut each other's strings. Korea. In Korea, kite flying is associated with the New Year's Day celebrations. Historically, it was believed that flying a kite could send away bad luck and misfortune. Families traditionally fly kites on the first day of the new year and cut the string to let it fly away, symbolizing the letting go of misfortunes and illnesses. In each of these contexts, kite festivals are not only a form of entertainment, but also a means to express cultural heritage, historical events, and societal values. These festivals serve as a link to the past, keeping ancient traditions and stories alive in the modern era.